So we're going to do B scenario, which says the owner made no contributions but withdrew $3,000. It's the same story, just with different circumstances. So situation B, ending, you see how I'm making sure I do that right? About time. Is 143,000. Okay, plus contributions is 0. Right? So no contributions. Withdrawal. Oh, it's going to be a negative if there was any. See, I messed up again. Minus contributions, we're reversing the formula. Plus the withdrawal this time, there is a withdrawal of 3,000. That's going to be added in. Okay. Minus beginning owner's equity. We're going to use our same story here, 56. That's a terrible looking 3,000, isn't it? Let me fix that. I gotta find a better way to secure this board to this. Duct tape is my next step. Okay. So beginning is 56,000. And that's gonna make us solve for a net income. And then we'll have our second scenario, net income. 143 plus 3 is 146, minus 56, 90,000 would be our income for scenario 2. How do we know it's right? Well, we can prove it by using our normal linear formula, now that we have all the variables. Right? So let's get our proof for this one. Make sure we're right. Following our regular linear formula, beginning owner's equity, 56, plus contributions, if there were any, we'd add them in, and that's 0. Minus withdrawal, oh, I'm sorry, forgot to put net income. I'll do this right, yeah. Okay, net income we just figured out is 90 in this scenario. Okay, minus withdrawal. And there is a $3,000 withdrawal here. A little messy. Okay, so our ending should come out where it should be at 143. 56 plus 90 is 146,000 minus 3. Perfect. So you can see the proof works out very, very well. You could do it 100 times and it would work. That's the beauty of it. One more to go, and that's the last scenario, C. Using the same story. Let's see if I can do this without a mistake this time. Okay, so what does it say? The owner made contributions of $12,500 and withdrew cash of $30,000. Okay, so that's quite different. We have both variable of contribution is there and the variable of withdrawal is there. But we have both in this one. We had one. First one we had just contribution. Second one we had just withdrawal. Now we got both. That's kind of their pattern. Okay, so scenario C, again we're going to switch up our formula and start out with ending owner's equity, and that's 143. We're going to minus out our contribution, and that is contribution 12,500. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to add in our withdrawal. Again, this time we have numbers to put in both. And that's going to be a plus 30,000. And then we're going to minus out our beginning owner's equity. From May 31st, it was 56,000. Now we're ready to do our final net income. And this would be, let's, 143,000 minus 12,500 plus 30,000 minus 56,000. So when you do all that math, your net income comes out to the highest one, 104,500. Okay, so there's our net income. Whoops. They all have dollar signs. Okay, so this one had them all, right? It had the contribution of 12,500, which we minused out. It had the withdrawal of 30,000, which we added back. Notice those are opposite signs of the proof with the straight linear formula we always use. I'm going to use that proof again to make sure we did that one right, or I did that one right. So here's our proof. Okay. So we start with beginning, which I always love to do even when I'm not supposed to do it. Beginning owner's equity, 56, plus our contribution, I believe that is 12,500, plus net income, and that was our biggest net income of 104,500, minus our withdrawal, which was also big, 30. Notice now our signs go back to what they normally would be in a regular linear formula. Beginning owner's equity plus contribution plus net income minus withdrawal equals ending, hopefully, owner's equity. And that ending owner's equity, when we add up all our pluses, 56, 12,500, 104,500, minus 30,000 equals 143. Perfect. If only I could write better. There we go. So all of that for such a small little problem. It looks very small and innocent, but there's actually a lot of thinking that went on in that. The proofs are not necessary. They're not going to ask you for that. They are going to ask you for the net incomes though. This is the exact problem from page 35 that you are assigned, and because I didn't want you to spend a lot of time and get kind of, caught up in trying to answer this and not move on to the others, I thought, and I always do this, I do this in class so that you have an understanding, because again, I think it's really up there for chapter 1, but it makes you think outside the box. So that's it for this one. I'll see you next time.